All right, all right, all right. Bob's back on a Tuesday night, just getting it sent over to Facebook. There it goes over to Facebook. So it's Tuesday night, so I'm here to tell you about all the Friday bike nights and rides I know of across Canada. And let's get TikTok going too, so you can upload their video when I'm done this. Okay, so Tuesdays we're doing Wednesdays bike nights and rides and meet and greets, whatever there is across our beautiful country. And I'm a little bit late. Sorry about that, getting in here late. I had some work, some business to take care of. So let's get right into it. Idle Hands Riding Club, Fort McMurray. They posted this one. So it's a midweek bike night, June 18. So it's happening tomorrow night. Meet at the Bearskin Art Tattoo, 11217 145th South East, I would say, think. Yegg. What does Yegg mean? Edmonton? It's every second Wednesday until the fall. And there's a ride out with this one. So these guys do a ride out. Go check that one out. I can't really see what that is, who the host is. I think it's something to do with the military, though. Fighty Defensor. I don't understand what that means, but obviously it's got something to do with the military. So that's who the host is. Go check it out. It doesn't matter what you ride. Go check it out. It's a great place to go. Meet new riding friends and just kind of stay in touch and get involved in the motorcycle community wherever you happen to live. There's bike night every Wednesday at Righand Distillery. There's another one in Alberta for us. Now, unfortunately, that's all I know about this one. I don't know exactly where Righand Distillery is located, but the good news is they're having a bike night. They're in Nisku, Alberta. That's exactly where they are. So go check that guys out and say hello, man. Do your thing. It's bike night. It's all there to get social and have fun with other bikers. So the Bikers Against Bullying, June 11. No, so we're a ways off. Their next one's going to be July 9th. So we'll talk about that one when it's getting closer. Innisfil. I think Innisfil does happen. The Innisfil Motorcycle Group happens at 6 o'clock at the Tim Hortons on Commerce Park in Innisfil. So go check that one out. So that gives you guys a Barrie. They've done Coldwater, Barrie Bike Night, Bradford, and Innisfil. Lots and lots of choices for living up the 400 highway there. Eyes of Odin Bike Night from 6 to 9, second Wednesday of the month, June until September. So, no, this one just happened the 11th of June. So we'll come back to that one. The next one's going to be on July 4. Judy's Restaurant, June 18. That happens to be tomorrow. So they're doing it tomorrow at Judy's Restaurant, Erin, Ontario, hosted by the Old Vintage Cranks Motorcycle Shop in Acton, Ontario. And there's going to be a Royal Enfield demo ride day. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So that's up there in Erin, Ontario, corner of Highway 124 and Trafalgar Road in Erin, Ontario. Hey guys, thanks for joining me. Viking Blood, thank you, brother, for coming along. And Ricky, how are you, Rick? Good to see you, bro. What do we got coming up that you're on, Rick? We did Piggies already, didn't we? Now Burlington's having a thing this June 25. June 25. Had they have one before that? When Burlington does it, it's at the Halton Naval Association. June 11th, 6 p.m. Oh, you're welcome. So I think that it's every Wednesday anyway. Go check it out at the Halton Naval Association every Wednesday in Burlington. 6 p.m. that they get started for that one. I'm almost positive it's a weekly. And if I'm wrong, the worst that happened is you got out for a ride, right? How could that be a bad thing? So Gator Jones is going to be at Piggy's Bike Night Oh no, that was last. I think he's this week too. I think I got an advert for it from Rick, didn't I? Didn't I, Rick? Yeah, I think she does too. Is Gator Jones this week, Rick? Or Gator James, sorry. But Piggy's Bike Night happens every Wednesday, either or. 2971 Highway 28, Port Hope, 2 minutes north of the 401. Yep. So go check out Gator James. He's doing a one-man show. Okay. Why do I keep getting all these different ones from Brian? Okay, let's go on. Let's move on. What the Warriors do, wind therapy on Wednesday. They meet at the Two Nations One Stop at 680 House Street in Fredericton. So we got one for you guys out in the Maritimes. Kickstands are up at 6:30 for that one. So go on out there and show your love and show your support to the Warriors. Good guys in that club doing lots of good stuff in their community. I see all their posts. I try to tell everybody about their posts as I can. Flip and Zippo, good to see you. And Mark, hey, bro, how are you, man? Good to see you, bro. So if you're in the Maritimes, go check it out. Okay, what do we got here? It is happening again. Gravenhurst Bike Night is back starting Wednesday, June 4th, 6:30, 1111 Bay Street, Gravenhurst. That's a beautiful town, Gravenhurst, man. All the water everywhere. Get on, check that one out. And again, if that one isn't weekly, the worst that happened is you got out and went for a bike ride, man. So you can't complain about that. That's Gravenhurst. What do we got here? That's Judy's. We talked about Judy's already. Oh, here's the one in Perry Sound. You got to know Perry Sound. Red Riders RC Bike Night happens every Wednesday at 6:30. And is it still the Jolly Roger Inn? Exit Badger Road off the 400 highway just south of Perry Sound. So go check that one out and say hello to the guys in the Red Riders RC. Good guys. And it might be some dudes you want to hang out with, man. The worst thing that can happen on any of these bike nights is you get a bike ride in. The best thing that can happen is you meet some new friends and you got a whole bunch of new people to ride with. Now, the Wolfpack Riding Club Huron, they do have a bike night, but this is their poker run ad. Sorry about that, guys. Sometimes I say these things and I'm not quite awake. Okay, that one's done. Smith Falls isn't going on. Torgan Throttle happens in Niagara Falls. This one's a long running one. It's at 4725 Dorchester. It's at Dorchester and Morrison, right in Niagara Falls, Ontario. They get together every Wednesday at 6:30. So go say hi if Niagara's your region. We got up in Perth County. Perth County Wednesday Bike Night. Perth County Moto, Stratford, Ontario, 6 till 9 p.m. every Wednesday. That's cool, man. So they got one going out of Stratford now. What started as a weekly hangout turned into something people are now calling the PCM Motorcycle Show. Thanks to wild variety of custom, vintage, and rare bikes that roll through every week. So go on in there and check that out. Up there in Stratford, Ontario. That's another pretty little town, man. Best story to stacks. Yeah. Thanks, Mark. I appreciate it, bro. I am hearing I'm hearing some feedback about my interviews over there on Stacks channel. Some are suggesting maybe I shouldn't have done it, but it's done now, man. It's done now. And I didn't say no club secrets or no bullshit anyway. I didn't talk shit about no club either because that's not my thing. I don't talk shit about no clubs. The Fredericton Motorcycle Riders, just starting Wednesday night rides for the summer. So they have a new muster point. They're going to be at the Dollarama Regent Mall parking lot. They depart at 6:30, so get there before that, and they do a ride out. That's in Fredericton, man. A couple of you guys out there in the Maritimes. I dig it. I dig it. We've got a couple in Alberta, a couple of Maritimes, and I think we might have one in BC coming this way. Okay, what do we got here? North Wall Riders Association, Steel Cities, Bike Night, 6 p.m. till 9 p.m. at the Legion in Stony Creek. Oh, no, that's all. The next one's July 2nd. So Stony Creek at the Legion will be July 2nd. Little dog, don't come in here and bark at me, dude. Okay. June 11th to 25th. No, we already done that one. Burlington, we know of. Oh, and Keswick. Keswick goes on Wednesday, man. It's a long running bike night. They get together at the Tim Hortons over there at 708 Queensway South at 6:30 and meet and greet and say hi and do all that stuff. I don't think they do a ride out. Like that Georgian Bay, that was the one offer. Every Wednesday at Big Rock Brewery. One Broken Biker in Calgary. So there's one in Calgary. That's 3 in Alberta now. We got 2, man. Cool. And we're back. Big Rock Brewery, 5555, 76th Avenue Southeast, 50/50s and all that good stuff. So go on out there and check out and show some support and some love to One Broken Biker. Good people doing great stuff. And who knows, maybe it's something you want to become a part of. It's not really a riding club, so don't get into it like that. But they're good people, and they could use different people in different areas. The Durham Divas have a bike night at Pete's Big Bite, 817 Dundas Street West in Whitby every Wednesday, 6:30. So go and check that out. And if you're a lady rider, go say hi to the Durham Divas. It could be something you want to get involved in. So the Southern Cruisers, no, that's all been scratched out. So let's not worry about that one. I think maybe they used to have something to do with Stratford, by the way I was reading that. I think we're getting near the end for Wednesdays. That's every week. What's this say? Third Wednesday of each month. Would that be this Wednesday? I think that'll be next Wednesday. Burlington. Who's this? The Thomasburg Store Bike Night, last Wednesday every month. So that's coming up. Bike night is not on Wednesday that I know of. There's Burlington. There's the other ad for Peggy's. Already talked about Peggy's. So if you're down there in the Port Hope area, go on by every Wednesday, man. Every Wednesday. And Durham Divas again. Perth people. There it is. There's the one I wanted to find. The Wolfpack Huron County. It's an RC. They got Wednesday bike nights, first and third Wednesday of every month. Will that be this one? I think it might be. 966 Old Dorm Road in Walkerton, Ontario. So go check that one out and say hi and show your support to Wolfpack RC. They're good people too. All these people are great people. You won't do any wrong by meeting any of these people. That is 100% the truth. Just get you some more contacts and some more people to know. Here's another one in Kingston. They do it down in Bell Park. Ride in, boots down, give hope. It's all summer long. Starts at 6. And it says everyone's welcome. You don't even need to bring a motorcycle. I think that they try to help the homeless or something while they're down there. I'm not 100%, but go check it out if you happen to be there. And Kingston, Ontario, by the penitentiary walls, as they would say. Hey, Gary, how are you, bro? Lots going on. I know, man. There's tons and tons going on, eh? Now, is this a weekly? Yeah, I don't think that's a weekly. Well, that's Keswick. There's Peggy's, Wolfpack. I think I got them all. No, I did not. Bay of Quinte happens every Wednesday, too. Down in Trenton. 6 Douglas Road, Trenton, Ontario. The Bay of Quinte Harley Owners Group. Bike night every Wednesday. Is it every Wednesday? I think it is. 5:30. And again, all makes them miles are welcome, man. Just get on in there on your bike and you can go make some buddies. Here's another one I think that happens this one I don't understand. Rolling bike night. They meet at Tim's Prescott beside Burger King. Kickstands are up at 6. And that's all I know. But it's the new destination. So it sounds like they do a ride out on this one up there in Prescott, which I do believe is in the Ottawa area. There's another weekly one in Windsor, Ontario. We can't miss out on Windsor. The Widow's Son, South Detroit. And they do it every Wednesday night at Bender's Bar and Grill, 4745 Malden Road, Windsor, Ontario. Whew. J-Mac Grandma, go for me, help. Oh, thanks for mentioning that, bro. I was wondering where that person was from that you were mentioning earlier today. Ooh, buddy, 7 of them. Oh, did I do that whole video with no microphone? Oh, no, we're okay. Okay. TikTok ran out of time. They do on every video. I can't crack one of these videos off in 10 minutes. There's just too many bike nights going on. There, that's all of them. That is all of them, dudes. Wow. So let me know with any info about a special ride or fundraiser for JMac. And of course, we'll get it in there, get it in the video. So that's the nightly video. A whole bunch of you guys came along and said hello, man. I appreciate that. Gary, Rick, Mark, all you guys, man. That's awesome. Viking Blood, Flippin' Zippo, man. Thank you guys. It means the world to me, brother. And so what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday. We'll get back tomorrow and we'll talk about Thursday's rides. The GoFundMe. Do you want to post the you'll post the GoFundMe on the Biker News Canada Facebook page, yeah? Do that for us, Rick, and then it'll be out there. And we'll share it around. So we got 13 people on today. Thank you very much for joining in. We got a few thank yous and updates for stuff that's already happened this week. What was this one? This is the one up in Bradford, the Bradford Moto Social. And they run Mondays. So there's a post from the guy who puts on Garrison, and he runs a shop up there in Bradford. He's got some bikes showing up. Good for him, man. And don't forget to slide the scale back to 0% for a tip. They got it set around 17 weeks, slide back to 0. Okay, that's a cool insider tip, man. Hey, and this is the thing. I don't know if any of you guys got a little piggy when you're down in Port Dover, but it's called the Traveling Hogs. And I put a post on it on the Facebook page. It seems pretty interesting. So if you see a Harley that you like, you put a little rubber piggy on it. So I guess some people got little rubber piggies on. There's another post from the Bradford on Monday. They must have themselves a good time. They got lots of people posting about it. So yeah. And then this is a thank you for everyone that came out for Kids Day in the Park from the Warriors MC Timmins. And those guys do a ton of stuff up there in Timmins, all over the place for their community. So that's what I got for tonight, everybody. I want to thank you all again for dropping on in. I'll be back tomorrow night. Until then, much love. Get some wind, knees in the breeze, and we'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow.